The story of Mica Miller is absolutely heartbreaking, and we need to get this woman justice. So this all started when Mica's husband, this man, who was the pastor of the church that Mica and him met at while she was 14 and he was 28, by the way, went super viral for a very disturbing sermon that he preached. Now, there's a video of this whole sermon happening, but to sum it up, he kind of went on about how Mica had ended things for herself. Now, this whole sermon video came off very strange and seemed like he was almost trying to cover for himself. After this sermon, many people started digging into Mica and her husband's relationship, and there were many disturbing things found, to say the absolute least. Now, starting in October of last year, Mica actually filed for divorce from her husband, whose name is John, by the way. And in February of this year, the divorce was dismissed. And then later that month, still in February, John decided to file for separation from Mica. But then in March, the February separation was dismissed without prejudice. Then towards the end of April, there was a hearing date set for their separation. And just a few days after that, Mica was found with pew-pew wounds. The very next day after that was when the infamous sermon video happened. Now, since all of this has come out, some of Mica's friends have come forward and talked about what all John put Mica through. Allegedly, John would do things like SA against Mica, as well as things like DV, emotional V, and spiritual V. There's also apparently a binder that Mica kept of things that John would do to her. Now, I can't really go into details of what was all in that binder, but the things that John allegedly did are beyond disturbing. If you want to see the details of what all happened in the binder, they're pretty easy to find, but they're not for the faint of heart, let this be a warning. As of right now, the binder has been sent over to the police, and we're currently waiting to see what else happens with this case, but I will be keeping you guys updated as we get more information.